This up for the first 180 of the match, and there it is. Strong start from Ben Ward.
132.
Potentially 11 darter here for the 25-year-old. To hold his throw pretty emphatically. Well, just set it up on Barrie Bates. Nowhere at the moment.
56.
Yes, to get here, Ben beat Kirk Shepherd and Dan Russell.
100.
Whereas victories
Ben
for
40.
Barrie Bates over Mark Cox and Matt Dickin.
Looking at double 10 to get the first leg on the board. Decent marker that. Uses it very well. Ben Ward goes 1-0 up.
Second leg, it's Barrie to throw first.
Competing in his first Euro Tour, first match on. Could have been a bit of a difficult proposition for him, but he's raced out the blocks here. Very strong start from Ben Ward.
I mentioned Barrie Bates, a familiar face on our screens with the PDC for over 12 years now. Former World Championship quarter-finalist back in 2009. A year later he got to the World Grand Prix quarter-finals as well. And his biggest day out on the hockey, arguably 2006 when he reached the UK Open final.
93.
Beaten by one Raymond van Barneveld.
Yeah, not here this weekend, Barney. Just having a bit of a time off. Well, you can do that when you've just won the World Cup and the Premier League. Don't really need to turn up to every event.
Yeah, it's a busy old schedule. We'll see quite a few of those who took part in the World Cup in Hamburg
97.
Here in Austria this weekend. Barney's World Cup winning teammate Michael Van Gerwen is in action.
140.
He's one of the big names here tomorrow, along with the likes of Phil Taylor, Adrian Lewis.
Yeah, still a strong Dutch presence here. We've got former Lakeside champion in Christian Kiss. You'll be seeing him on the way later on today.
Barrie, you require 160.
Obviously Van Gerwen, as you mentioned, Vincent van der Voort as well. And Barrie Bates. Wow, he just desperately wanted to stay straight there. And Ben Ward, this is for a breaker throw. Another sub-15 dart leg. Lovely first dart. Double 6 he wants. A double 6 he gets, and Ben Ward with a 15 darter breaks Barrie Bates and goes 2-0 up.
To throw first.
Very confident start from the young man.
Yes, looking good is Ward, and as you can see there on the caption at the bottom right of the screen, just first to 6 legs these matches, and that's the format. If you're new to these European Tour events, that's the format from the first round right the way through up to and including the final. All of the matches best of 11 legs, so you haven't got too much time. If you're slow out of the traps, you can soon find yourself staring into the abyss in these matches.
Yeah, Barrie Bates has some work to do here. Not sure his preparation was ideal. He came over on the flight yesterday with Wes Newton and Dean Winstanley. Barrie spent most of the time trying to get a bit of kip. Wes Newton, as soon as he did, flicking his ear, waking him up. Now that's not going to be ideal preparation when you're the first game on over a weekend.
That's not kind at all.
45.
Yes, this is the first of 16 matches then.
100.
We're here through until around about 11 o'clock this evening local time. And Carol Payton on Twitter, so she's just sitting down for an 8-hour darts marathon. Good on you, Carol.
98. $100.
Oh, solid ton from Barrie Bates, but Ben Ward still has the upper hand in this leg. You can just find one treble here. Well, he's not found it, so maybe this is an opportunity for Barrie Bates to get that break back.
And the reward for the winner of this tie is a second round clash with the Irishman
28.
Brendan Dolan tomorrow.
Venue require 140.
Completely surrendered the initiative there, Barrie Bates, and Brendan Dolan. How well is he playing at the moment at the World Cup of Darts? Arguably the best player in the tournament.
Yes, there'll be a few players who
60.
won't want to come up
Venue
against
require 154.
Brendan Dolan this weekend here in Salzburg. So Ben Ward then, for a 3-0 lead,
58. Venue require
will be looking to polish off 80.
He's just going to get one dart. A double top, moving over, just to get past those first two.
40.
And he's gone high.
Venue require 96.
So treble 20. No, it's not going to happen now.
56.
So
Venue require 40.
another chance here then. 3 clear darts at double top for Ben Ward.
No score.
Never really
Venue
getting
require
any
40.
closer to that after a wayward first dart.
Game
Um,
shot third leg.
well, it's a-
Barrie Bates.
It's a 22 dart leg,
Fourth leg is Barrie to
but
throw
it's a
first.
breaker throw, and Barrie Bates won't mind.
Yes, a let off there for Barrie Bates. Ben Ward with darts in hand to really put clear daylight between himself
140.
and his opponent from Merthyr. But it is a leg on the ball for Barrie Bates. May well
121.
settle him down.
Ben Ward won a couple of tournaments on the Challenge Tour. Best he's done on the full tour was a quarter-final.
60.
That was a day after qualifying for this tournament. That 1,500 quid he won by getting to the
59.
quarter-final. Made it his best payday in darts so far, but at 25, he has the potential to earn a lot bigger ones over the coming years.
59.
And an increasingly busy calendar on the PDC Tour. You mentioned the World Cup in Hamburg. Barney having a break
100.
from this tournament this weekend, but next weekend the European Tour continues when we're off to Gibraltar. Hopefully sunnier climes than Salzburg today, where it's been absolutely chucking it down with rain.
100. Barrier 142.
.81 left for Bates here, just looking to set it up. Came down for
76.
treble 15 for
Venue require
double 18,
161.
and it's a big one for Ben Ward here. It's not going to happen. But if you can put a dent in it, if you can find that trouble now, there's pressure on the Bates to hit the
65.
66. Well, perhaps
Barrier
a wise decision to go for 25, leaves him on a 2-darter. Stays there. And Barrie Bates at double 18, and
Venue require 96.
opportunity for Ben Ward now.
Yes, Bates with a chance to draw level, but Ward with a chance to stretch that advantage yet again, but he'll look to
60.
leave himself
Barrier
with a neat
106.
double 18 when he gets back, if he gets a chance to come back, because that's what Barrie Bates wants. He split it. 9 left.
28.
So double
Venue
4 if he
require
gets a
30.
chance to come back, but Ben Ward then for a 3-1 lead, wanting double
Here comes
18,
the
no
fourth leg.
messing.
Ben Ward. Fifth leg is Ben to throw first. Game on.
Always the danger if you go the double 18 route, you end up splitting it. Trying to get the 9, and you've got a third dart in your hand, and you can't hit a double if you miss inside.
140.
Strong start, Ben Ward now. It was that third leg, which was just a mess for all concerned. Barrie Bates ended up nicking it.
100.
That's the only time he's really taken his foot off the pedal. Nothing to write home about there. You can see the
100.
checkout stats. Well, that's a bit more like it from Barrie Bates. Can't
140.
fill it up.
And next up on stage, two more of the UK qualifiers who've come through to book their place in this Austrian Open. Kevin Dowling up against the Pie Man Andy Smith.
$125.
Well, this is a good leg from Bates.
Yeah, giving himself an opportunity here, but Ben Ward knows if he can, well, one treble would be good, two would be ideal. Well, he may not even get one at this rate. Doesn't do so. Advantage Barrie Bates, the Welshman. Lovely first start. I'll just set this up and come back for double top.
Then you require 141.
Topsy-turvy game, this.
So Barrie Bates will be back for
105.
a potential 13 darter. To make it 3-2, that was well wide, that was just under double 10.
30. Then you require 36.
Yeah, missed that by a distance. Ben Ward took out double 18. Last leg takes out this leg as well. And makes Barrie Bates pay for 3 missed darts at doubles there. And he has got it all to do. He's got to win 5 of the next 6 legs.
120.
I think that may have been 60 on the floor.
Yes, that was unlucky from Bates.
Barrie Bates has struggled with injuries for a while now. This is the first time he's made the European Tour. He's just not been playing well enough to get into these events for quite some time. But, you know, go back to
140.
2006, 2007 when he made that UK Open final. He was voted the best floor player on the PDC. Made it all the way to the World Cup final, of course, with Mark Webster later on.
And yes, the start of this year he had to go back to Q School.
60.
In an attempt to earn his place on the tour. Yet again, after those few years in the doldrums, as you say,
60.
Dan.
60.
Ben Ward. It's a lovely first dart for him. There's still room to find another there. Leaves him on 82. There's pressure on this for Barrie Bates. He may only get a shot at the bull, if that. Treble 17 he wants. Treble 17 he gets. Bullseye he wants. And there it is. Barrie Bates. 1-2-1. Pressure on it, but takes it out.
Looks like it's Ben to throw first. Game on.
That was a brilliant response from Bates. And what a time to do it. He really needed to hit that, you feel. And that really may well give him a boost.
60.
And maybe rattle Ben Ward a little bit, but looks like nothing's rattling the man from Dorset at the moment.
96.
A reminder, we're with you in one long session, 16 matches coming up. This is the first of those for you today from the Salzburg Arena. The second round will take place tomorrow when those top 16 seeds come in. And then the third round, the quarter-final, the semi-final and the final all being played Sunday.
100.
And £20,000 going to the winner.
Yeah, wins over the weekend on the Pro Tour for Simon Whitlock and Gary Anderson. Two players certainly worth watching at the moment. Anderson has won one of these Euro Tour events.
60.
And probably right up there amongst the form players in darts at the moment. Recapturing some of his old magic is the Flying Scotsman.
83.
Yes, he's had a cracking first half of the year. As Gary, he won the first European Tour event in Germany in Hildesheim. Michael van Gerwen won on home soil
100.
in Veldhoven, the Dutch Masters, and then in the last event in Berlin, Phil Taylor took the crown.
Well, you don't want a 180 here, Barrie. Just have a little think about that.
170.
He didn't want a 170 either.
Then you require 170.
Too good from Barrie Bates. Well, Ben Ward's going to get a shot at this. Treble 11 he's going to look at now. Gets it. Ben Ward for a 1-2-1. Check out Barrie Bates. Managed one on a bullseye in the previous leg, but Ward can't do it on double 14. And Bates going to get 2 darts here for a break back. One that he desperately needs, double 2. Last dart in hand. There it is, and Barrie Bates.
Barrie Bates.
He's back in this.
8 seconds Barrie to throw first. Game on.
And Barrie Bates is battling away here. He's still very much in it. And a great start to the 8th leg.
140.
Another ton 40.
Well, a 4-1 down, and the only leg he'd won was a 24 darter, I believe. You kind of wonder where this sort of performance is going to come from, but Barrie Bates
55.
has raised his game here. This isn't vintage Bates. This isn't champagne, as he's known, because of his bubbly personality. It's not a
100.
player we're used to seeing a few years ago, a UK Open finalist. But there's still a little bit of magic left in him.
$140.
Good response from Ben Ward.
$140.
Oh, the little Welshman getting up a bit of momentum now.
Yes, maybe took a few legs to find his range and
58.
get into his rhythm on the stage here at the Salzburg Arena. He's done 1-2-1 once in this match. It won't happen now, but he'll look to set it up with Ward still trailing.
Oh, that's a good start. He needs a big score here to keep pace with Bates in this leg.
81.
Not good enough.
Barrie requires 64.
So just a 1 dart at double top for Barrie Bates.
24.
Oh, step ladder to get that one.
67.
Yes, that was well wayward. But he will be back for that double top.
59.
Ward not
Barrie
really
requires 40.
being able to put too much pressure on that shot.
Game
And there it
on the
is.
8th leg.
So we
Barrie
are
Bates.
all square for the first
9th leg
time
is Ben
in
to
this
throw
match.
first. Game on.
It's a race to 6, and it's 4 apiece.
Yeah, 3 legs in a row for Barrie Bates. Has Ben Ward got the grit,
99.
the strength of character to close this out? There's all the momentum with the man from Glamorgan.
97.
Good last dart. Just the 1 maximum for Ben Ward in this match, although Barrie Bates did hit that 170 when he wasn't really
59.
trying to.
$137.
There's a fair smattering of 140 or thereabouts scores. That's how it push things along.
Yeah, and for Barrie Bates, most of them have come in the last 3 or 4 legs. And this, he'll feel, is a massive, massive leg.
60.
If he can break Ben Ward here, he will be throwing for the match in the next leg. Great dart from Ben Ward. Just when he needs a big score.
140.
Well, he'll settle for the 140.
To go to within 1 leg of victory then.
59. Then you require 107.
Missing his target by quite some way there, Barrie Bates. Might just be a bit of the pressure as Ward now. Well, he wanted treble 17. So all he can do is set it up, and he's done that excellently. Barrie Bates is taken out 1-2-1, 1-4-8. Well, that's not going to happen. Wants to stay there, he's having to move across the hockey. 108 left.
100.
Well, he's set it up, but Ben Ward has got 3 darts in hand to go within 1 leg of victory. that by a long way. That might be stuck in his mind as he goes for double six, but no!
Ninth leg, Ben Ward.
Manages to find this
Bates throw
target.
first, game on.
And Ben Ward wins his first leg in 4. The finish line is in sight.
Yes, he did well there to keep his cool and take out that shot. Having a little word with himself after hitting that single one.
81.
He's a little bit frustrated by only hitting 81. But Barrie Bates not really punishing him here.
55.
Well, he does have the security of throwing first in the deciding leg, Ben Ward, if it goes that far, but he's got free rein to just attack the Barrie Bates throw here. On a treble 20 on top of that, which he's found, really is a big attack, and Barrie Bates is 100 points behind his own throw here, and he may be staring down the barrel of defeat.
60.
Good readjustment there.
85.
And Barrie Bates hasn't really got going in this leg.
40.
A leg he can't afford to lose, because otherwise he'll be back on the way home to Wales.
Yeah, I think the end may be nigh. That's not ideal for Ben Ward, but the treble 20 saved him. And Barrie Bates, once again,
100.
hasn't found enough. So 6 darts minimum here for Ben Ward to get down from 115. Starts on the 19s and he's in 96. Treble 20 for double 18. He's been good on double 18 in this match. And he's got a dart at it here for the match.
97.
Well, he will be back for double 9. And Barrie Bates does find the treble 20 now. Well, a little wry smile. He knows it may well be a little too late. What a time to put pressure on this shot.
But it's not enough.
On the match,
It's
Ben
not
Ward.
enough for Barrie Bates.